Hey everyone, and welcome back to All About AI Tech. Today, we're diving headfirst into a story that's shaking up the entire AI world. A story about a company you probably haven't heard of yet, but soon, you definitely will. I'm talking about DeepSeek, a Chinese AI startup that's completely redefining what's possible with artificial intelligence. Think of the biggest names in AI, OpenAI, Google, and Meta. They have spent hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars building their AI products. Yet DeepSeek is outperforming many established players while using older technology and spending a fraction of the resources. We'll use some shots of DeepSeek's founders, images of their office buildings, images and videos of various AI models, and some shots comparing stock pricing. Now, let's talk about DeepSeek's Janus Pro. That's their image generation AI model that has everyone in Silicon Valley sweating. Janus Pro 7B is a revolutionary open-source model able to create mind-blowing images from text prompts, making the latest Western products look old-fashioned. They claim, and these are fairly impressive claims, that their 7 billion parameter model is better than Dall-E 3 and Stable Diffusion on benchmarks like GenEval and DPG Bench. That's some serious bragging rights. Now, look at these shots of DeepSeek's Janus Pro AI-generated images, and those from Dall-E 3 and Stable Diffusion, side-by-side comparison images, comparison charts. We should show the results and the prompts used to generate these. This should be followed by the model's performance summary charts. We'll also show some videos comparing the generation speeds and results, along with some AI-relevant infographics and those from deep learning. But the Janus Pro model isn't the only game-changer coming out of DeepSeek. They've just released an AI assistant called R1, and based on user reports, this thing is astonishing. It's open source, free to use, and can handle complex textual requests, challenging the very foundations of big tech. R1 recently climbed to the top spot on Apple's App Store charts in the USA, even surpassing the established, expensive, closed-source OpenAI O1 model. Think about that for a moment. Now, before we go any further, I want to make a pause in the video and take some time in this section to ask you the following question. What implications does R1's popularity and features have on the AI market and on the global tech industry? We want you to answer this in the comments, so give it some thought before writing anything. Now let's get into some of R1's capabilities. We'll show some videos of R1 responding to prompts, some comparison videos to Dall-E and ChatGPT, and some comparison charts on their model usage, pricing, and performance. We can also show some images of recent tweets, blog posts, and articles, focusing on the impacts across the tech news sector. We can show some photos of relevant investors and CEOs like Sam Altman. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this is great, but what does this mean? Well, the truly revolutionary aspect of DeepSeek's Janus Pro and R1 is that they're completely open source. This means that the code is publicly available to everyone in the world, completely free for both academic and commercial usage. This goes beyond the availability of pre-trained models. The entire code base is released, so anyone can use it, modify it, improve it to help create their own solutions or learn more about how the models function, even at the lowest levels. No longer are developers or companies locked into the ecosystem of a single company like OpenAI. They are free to leverage the power of DeepSeek's technology for their own purposes without restrictions. This creates tremendous opportunities for innovation and collaboration within the global AI community. The impacts are vast. This is a major shift and is already empowering small businesses and developers to build their own AI tools. It's leveling the playing field and is challenging large corporations to think seriously about their own AI strategies. We'll use graphics emphasizing the concepts here, images and animations illustrating open source. We can also show some videos showcasing the open source models being trained and implemented alongside those using high-end GPU technology. The impact of DeepSeek's recent announcements has been immediate across the entire tech sector, which has resulted in dramatic changes to the industry. The sudden appearance of this powerful, inexpensive, open-source technology has caused a major market correction, sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley and spooking investors. Shares of companies like Nvidia and Oracle have plummeted as the market reassesses its valuation and expectations for the AI industry. But why? Because here we're seeing evidence that suggests years and billions of dollars of investment have not necessarily resulted in the same value creation that Wall Street was banking on. Could it be that DeepSeek offers comparable technology for far less money? People are starting to raise serious questions about where the money is going, and many are starting to wonder if DeepSeek could be the harbinger of a new era. An era in which AI tools are both powerful and inexpensive. We'll show some images of stock price charts for key tech companies, infographics summarizing the financial impacts, and some video snippets of related news reports and interviews. So what's next for DeepSeek? What are the broader implications of their work in general? Well, the future of the AI industry could be entirely different than what people anticipated. DeepSeek's success in its open-source strategy challenges the conventional wisdom of big tech and challenges that notion that everything needs to be highly expensive and closed source. It's a compelling argument for a new model in which innovation and accessibility are equally important. The impact could be transformative across many sectors, from healthcare to education and beyond. The fact is that an open-source model creates opportunity. Think back to what happened with the open-source revolution and what is the potential for DeepSeek to further disrupt the AI industry. What other improvements can they make? Can they improve their models to function without any GPUs at all? The possibilities are truly endless, and there are tons of implications for how we should be thinking about this technology. How will major companies like OpenAI respond? Will they follow suit? Or will this be a path that leads to the downfall of big tech? We'll show infographics about the state of the AI development industry, possible projections, and some video reports with computer scientists and investors explaining this. Finally, let's talk about the ethical considerations. This is something that I think we need to pause and reflect on here. DeepSeek's open-source approach raises ethical and political issues about the sharing of powerful technology. Because it's powerful, we need to be cautious about how this technology is used ethically and think seriously about how to mitigate any dangers or risks. What are the potential benefits of having it available to everyone? And what are the potential pitfalls? Who has access? Should China be dominating the AI market at all? Access to this technology can be controlled in terms of implementation and availability, but if anyone can download and use it, what could happen? How do we make sure that DeepSeek's work is utilized for good and not harm? What are our responsibilities as technology users? We'll end by showing some videos and photos related to topics such as digital rights, the ethics of AI and technology, and what the future holds. We'll also have some scenes summarizing all the previously mentioned considerations.